To Ghost, we've got spooks and ghouls and freaks and fools. At Rent a Ghost, hear the Phantom of the Opera sing a haunting melody. Remember, what you see is not a mystery, but Rent a Ghost. This is a brilliant idea of yours, Master Painting. A fashion parade for ghosts. You are a genius.
Yes, I know. And who better to model the clothes than you spooks of Rent a Ghost? I shall call you the Magic Mannequins.
Oh, well, I would prefer to be called a girly queen. We will be modeling costumes for ghosts from every age. It will be a hysterical pageant.
Yes, and we've advertised the fashion show in the Ghost Gazette. The customers would be very impressed if some famous ghost like Anne Boleyn turned up.
Well, if she does not, we could impersonate her. Order your costume now, Mistress Boleyn. Only 362 chopping days to Christmas.
I have heard of that, royal lady. King Henry ordered her to be executed.
Oh, no, he didn't order her. He just axed her.
Oh, I knew I'd regret this. Anyway, we're due to start the fashion show very soon. Mr. Meeker should be here to keep you spooks in control.
Master Meeker is far too busy to come here. Indeed, he is far too busy to go home. Mistress Meeker feels sorely neglected.
Oh, she is very upset. She thinks Mr. Husband does not want to see her. She has taken a wall.
Taken offense.
Who's a pretty boy, then?
Yes, Jeremy, I've already met Polly the plastic parrot, and I'm very glad that you've built yourself a little robot pet to keep you company.
I'm a parrot. My name is Polystyrene. Who's a pretty boy, then?
Well, polystyrene is a very good name for a plastic parrot, but it doesn't seem to make sense if it keeps on saying, who's a pretty boy, then? Now go and program it to say something else. Well, that'll be Ethel ringing up for her daily monologue. Hello, sweetheart.
Now, where have I heard that voice before? Oh, yes, it's my husband.
You spend so little time at home lately, I'd almost forgotten what your voice sounds like.
Now, look, sweetheart, you know how busy I am.
Yes, too busy to spend any time with your own wife. Do you realise how lonely I am? Do you know what it's like having no one to
rattling
talk
on for
to
the next
all
half
day?
hour.
I'm sure you don't realise
Thank goodness
how
I made this tape this morning.
You wouldn't leave me alone like
Yes, Ethel. No, Ethel. 3 bags full, Ethel. Yes, Ethel. No, Ethel. 3 bags full, Ethel.
What is wrong, Master Painting?
I'm sorry, Mr. Claypole, but for our fashion show, I intended to make an entrance, but I can't find anybody to introduce me.
Oh, please, allow me.
Oh, you wouldn't? How marvellous. Well, look, this is what I'd like you to say. Now, here is Adam Painting, the person every ghost knows. The big man with the big spectacles who has made a name for himself. Got it? Right, we'll have a little rehearsal. Off we go.
Now, here is Adam Painting, the person every ghost names, the big man with the big nose who has made a spectacle of himself.
No, you've got all the words round the wrong way. Look, the person every ghost knows is the wrong way about. Knows is the top of the page. Right? Got it. Try one more time. Off we go.
Now, here is Adam Painting, the person every ghost knows is the wrong way about, the big man whose nose is at the top of the page.
I knew I'd regret this. All right, you lot, come along. Let's do a rehearsal. Ladies and gentle spooks, welcome to the Painting Fashion Show. Our female models will be Nadia Popoff and Hazel the Bewitch, our 2 glamour ghouls. And Timothy Claypole will make a special ghost appearance. Our aim is to take the old-fashioned, dull ghost costume and put it in the 20th century. So first, let's meet Hazel the McWitch.
For the laid-back, trendier witch, why not throw away that old-fashioned broomstick and get it together with a switched-on, swinging vacuum cleaner? Not forgetting the matching accessories, which include this adorable wee evening dress cauldron for making nauseous nocturnal nostrums. I'm Hazel. Fly me.
What a witty with-it witch. And now, Timothy Claypole with the very latest of fashions from downtown Transylvania.
Hi there. For the modern Dracula, things ain't what they used to be. I should know. I'm a sucker for the new fashions. Ha ha ha.
This costume comes with interchangeable accessories. For instance, when you are taking a friend out for a bite, or a bite out of a friend, why not put a sparkle into the occasion by slipping on a pair of diamante fangs? These new styles are only for the bolder spirits. Why not be daring and stick your neck out? Yum, yum. Thank you for the memory.
Thank you, Mr. Claypole. I'm sure you'll agree that sheets and chains are old hat. And so, sporting her new bonnet, let's welcome Nadia Popper.
Thank you, darling.
It's a pleasure.
Instead of that drafty old bedsheet, why not try hunting in this portable electric blanket, which works off a 12-volt battery? Oh, it is so cozy, darlings. You will be as smug as a rug in a bag. And please to note the little accessories, a lightweight ball and chain. And to save your psychic energy with all that moaning and groaning, why not use recorded sounds in blood-curdling stereo? This entire anthem is available to you in H!
And so much for blood-curdling stereo.
And I'm quite certain very few women are neglected as shamefully as I am. Now stop mumbling, yes, Ethel, no, Ethel. I can tell you're not listening properly. Harold Meeker, I want you here. Go and tell one of those spooks to transport you home right away. Oh, that was quick, Miss Popper. Good Lord, where have you been? Well, now, Harold, are you going to stop neglecting me or not? Well, don't just stand there like a dummy. Say something! Oh, Harold, what have I done? Wow!
Yes, Ethel. Oh. No, Ethel.
What?
3 bags full, Ethel.
Hey, shoot! Uh-oh. Alas, poor Harold. I knew him. Oh, you're not Harold, you're a dummy. Spooks. Just you listen to me.
3 bags full, Ethel.
What?
Yes, Ethel. No, Ethel. Yes, Ethel. No, Ethel. Oh, thank goodness for that. The old windbag's finally hung up.
Oh, Wimbledon. Oh, give.
Here, Ethel. What am I doing at home?
Work. That's all you're interested in. You're not interested in me anymore. When we married, I expected a lifetime of togetherness and romance. You shattered my hopes. You shattered my dreams.
You've shattered my eardrums. I'm not staying here and having you nagging me all day long.
Harold, don't you dare walk out when I'm talking to you. Harold, come back. Harold!
Whatever's that?
Could be the mating call of the female rhinoceros. But it's probably Mrs. Meeker talking to her husband.
I thought he wasn't at home.
Oh, no. He's probably only a few miles away.
Harold, come back at once.
Oh, my ears. I wish she'd lower her voice a bit.
Harold!
I don't know how her husband puts up with it. One of these days he'll lose control, bonk her over the head, and leave her lying in a pool of sawdust.
Do you think they'd say, make some effort to get on better terms? After all, you only live once.
Well, the way they live once is quite enough. It's outrageous the way they shatter our peace like that. I think we ought to make it perfectly clear how annoyed we are. The next time they have a row, we ought to go over there and really hit the ceiling.
Harold, did you hear me?
All right, Ethel, I'm coming. I warn you, Ethel, this nonsense is going to stop.
Wait, Oh! You stood there like a nana while they knocked dirty great bits out of our ceiling. Why didn't you stop them?
Well, how did I know they were going to do it? I'm not a perishing mind reader.
Don't you shout at me, Harold
Don't
Meeker.
you shout at me, Ethel Meeker.
Well,
And the Perkins say we're balmy. Well, I'm going back to the office. I'll send one of the spooks to collect the desk later. Oh, by the way, I shall be working late tonight.
Oh, not again! Now, just a minute, Harold. You're not leaving this house.
What?
I forbid you to leave this house. I am not having wine.
But
You're
Ethel,
here,
I've got
not gonna
the
have it.
auditors
I'm
coming
sorry
tomorrow.
about that.
What about
I'm
the
sorry.
accountants here? I've
I'm
got all
sorry.
these books.
What an exhausting modelling session, and for such poor wages, too. You know, when I complained to Master Painting, he offered us a paltry rise of just 3p.
3p? Big deal.
If Mr. Boss could not afford to pay us, he should not have lowered us.
Hired us.
No. And another thing, we want shorter hours.
I agree. I have always thought that 60 minutes was too long.
No, I mean the number of hours we work, stupid.
Oh.
Do you realise that our wages work out at only 4p an hour?
4p! Large negotiation.
Eh?
When we get back to the store, we must stage a demonstration.
Yes.
You bleeped? Well done, Jeremy! He says he has programmed his new robot parrot to recite the works of Omar Khayyam and other poetry, whistle Rule Britannia, do animal impressions, and even repeat what people say.
Repeat what people say. A loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and thou beside me in the Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow.
Oh, great. It's cabaret time.
A loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and thou beside.
Methinks polystyrene is an Australian. Jeremy, I have just had a splendid idea. Mistress Meeker has complained of a great loneliness. Would you consider lending her your little parrot for company? He agrees.
Oh, darling, what is wrong? What are you trying to tell us?
Have you got a pen? Do you want out? Oh, I think he does.
Give us a clue. Is it a book?
Is it a play?
Is it a nightmare? I think I've got it. What? He's saying that the Meekers are quarrelling again. Is that right? That'll make Mrs. Meeker more unhappy than ever. How can we stop them?
The solution is simple.
Is it?
The Meekers do not like their neighbours to see them quarrelling. Therefore, I shall change the appearance of Miss Popoff and myself. And we shall now impersonate the Perkins.
Oh, you are such a clever darling. Oh, your head.
And now, to the Meeker's house.
Dobbin, you're a clever boy. Clever boy. Come, I'll give you a
The Meekers are still quarrelling, Mr. and Miss Popoff. But they will stop when they see us. I shall tell them some splendid jests to restore their good humour. Like the one about...
I should have known what you were like before I married you. I wanted a proposal by the light of the silvery moon, but you had to go and do it in a garage.
Yes, and then I couldn't back out. I couldn't back out.
Greetings, good friends. I, Timothy Perkins, have a little joke for your delectation.
Yes, if it's anything like your last little joke, it'll bring the house down. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Thank you, but we are not hungry. The joke concerns a policeman who knocked at the door of a house and said, "I'm looking for a fellow with one eye called Murphy." And the man said, "Oh, what's the other eye called?"
You are so funny, Mr. Perkins, darling.
There is another joke about an Australian who crossed a sheep with a kangaroo so that he could grow woolly jumpers.
I like that very much.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I needed the exercise.
I do believe the Meekers have stopped quarrelling. In fact, I thought I heard them talking to someone.
Really? Oh, I wonder who's visiting them. Oh, it's only us.
Let's hope we're a good influence on them.
Arthur, us was us.
We saw... We? Oh.
Your sneezes have given you away. Darling, you're not the Perkins, you're our spooks. Now stop these stupid pranks and turn yourselves back to normal.
Twas not a prank.
No excuses. Out. And as for you, Ethel Meeker, I have worked my fingers to the bone, and what have I got to show for it?
Bony fingers.
blame her for being upset. Mr. Husband is so unromantic. Instead of saying angry words, he should speak to her in the language of love.
And flowers are the language of love.
I know.
Very well. Each time an angry remark springs to Master Meeker's lips, he shall instead present his wife with a bouquet.
Before I met you, I could have married any girl I pleased.
But you didn't please any.
Oh, what a nasty thing to say. Have some flowers, Ethel.
You must think I'm stupid. You behave like an oaf, then think you can make up for it by giving me a few flowers, you cynical brute.
Don't you call me a brute. Have some flowers, Ethel.
That's right. Insult my intelligence again. How dare you give me more flowers?
Well, if that's how you feel about it, I won't give you any more. Have some flowers, Ethel.
Harold, how could you?
It works! Mistress Meeker is crying with joy because of her husband's beautiful flowers. Now that they have stopped quarrelling, we can return to Master Painting's store.
Oh, yes. And if Mr. Boss will not reform our working conditions, he can find someone else to model his clothes.
Who's a pretty boy then?
Oh, for goodness sake, Mr. Claypole, when I said we didn't want any blacklegs, I didn't mean it literally. It's time you get used to modern expressions.
Here comes Mr. Boss. Get ready to start chanting.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
We want work reform. We want pay reform.
You want chloroform?
That doesn't work in spooks.
No, nothing works on you, spooks. Well, if you don't get ready for the next fashion show, I'll have to discipline you.
We are not impressed by such talk. Fine words, but no parsons.
Parsnips!
No.
We insist on better pay, so do not bandy words with us.
I haven't got any bandy words. I haven't even got any knock-kneed words. Well, if you don't accept the pay rise, I'll just have to cancel next ghost fashion show and do one for humans.
Oh, good models are not so easy to come by. Where do you think you will find a mannequin as talented, as graceful, as good-looking, as any of us?
She said mannequin, not horsequin. Well, I have two humans in mind who'll fit your shoes very adequately.
Oh, Adam, painting.
Oh, don't you call me. Have some flowers, Ethel.
Oh, Harold, how can you be so cruel and uncaring? I want a husband who'll treat me with tenderness, courtesy and charm. You just keep giving me blooms. There's no blooming romance in our lives.
Yes, but... Look, Ethel, if I've neglected you, I'll tell you what, I shall give up work and we'll go away on our second honeymoon. We'll try and recapture the first bloom of love, when two hearts beat as one, and love and romance fill the air.
Oh, Harold, you said that beautifully.
Yes, I did rather. I think I shall leave you behind and go away by myself. Oh, no, Ethel, only joking. Come on, let's go and pack. And I'll tell you what, when we come back, I shall take you into Adam Painting's store and buy you a new hat. Have some flowers, Ethel. Come on. Oh, tiptoe through the tulips. Oh, with our tulips. As a 1, 2, 3. Oh, Come on, Ethel. Now, I shall just leave this note for the spooks to let them know that we're going away and we don't want to be disturbed. Now, come on, let's slip away before Dobbin finds out.
Before Dobbin finds out.
Be quiet, blabberbeak.
Come on, Ethel. Oh, hey! There we are. Come on, Ethel. Go, it's happy honeymoon, Ethel.
Hello, is that you, Dobbin? No. Well, I want to speak to Mr. or Mrs. Meeker. Fetch, boy, fetch.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Meeker speaking?
Mrs. Meeker speaking?
Oh, hello, this is Adam Painting.
Who's a pretty boy then?
Oh, it's very nice of you to say so. You sound as if you've got a terrible cold.
The north wind will blow, and we shall have snow.
Yes, we're having some terrible weather. How's your husband?
He thought he saw a banker's clerk descending from a bus. He looked again and found it was a hippopotamus.
Dear, it's as if those ghosts are up to their pranks again. Listen, I've got a proposition for you two. I'm putting on a fashion show at the end of the week, and I wonder if you would both like to come along and model the clothes.
Model the clothes?
Yes, and if you're interested, I could pop along one night this week and we could talk about the details.
A loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and thou beside me.
Oh, that sounds very nice. I'll speak to you the week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And so, it was not until this morning that I found the Mika's going away note, which explains their sudden disappearance. Now, as you know, Master Painting is exceedingly wrathful. However...
Mr. Painting said that Mrs. Meeker had promised him on the telephone that they would model his fashion clothes tomorrow.
And if he do not bring the Meekers back, he is going to sue them for promise of breaches.
Breach of promise?
Yes, but if we do bring them back, then it will ruin their honeycomb.
Honeymoon?
Yes, and they will be behind themselves with anger.
Oh.
Fear not, friends. Jeremy, send forth your new robots.
What has she done?
Behold! With any luck, Master Painting will believe that these robots are the real Mikas. They have been programmed to act as mannequins. Robot Harold, you may give us a small demonstration.
Hello there. I am Harold. I am wearing a lightweight two-piece suit. The jacket is fully fashioned. The trousers are tailored. And there is a flap on the pocket.
Oh, very good.
Thank you. Here is Ethel. She wants to show off the ladies' fashions. Hello, Ethel. You're looking very pretty.
I am wearing a lightweight outfit, which has a pleated bottom. Does not crease and can be hung on the line to drip dry. It is...
Enough! You may switch yourselves off. I shall now recharge their batteries, and on the morrow they will give a perfect mannequin performance.
Are you positive?
Nay, Robot Harold is positive, and Robot Ethel negative.
What a revolting joke.
Do hurry up, Mr. and Mrs. Meeker. Get into the costume. We've only got 2 minutes before the show starts.
Oh, great bloated bread. Look!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Adam Painting Fashion Show. And now, let's welcome our first 2 mannequins.
Hello there. I am a lightweight two-piece Harold. I am wearing a fully fashioned painting. The trousers are flapped, and there is a tailor in the back pocket. Here is Ethel, who wants to show up. Hello, darling, you're looking pretty awful. Hello, darling, you're looking awful. Hello, darling, you're looking awful. Hello, darling, you're looking awful.
What are you two playing at? This is outrageous.
I am a lightweight.
No, you're not.
I have a pleated bottom.
How dare you?
I am creased and cannot drip dry on the line.
Stop this nonsense. Stop it.
She is made of polyester and is moth-eaten. Hello, darling, you're looking awful.
Ah,
Hello, darling, you're looking awful.
Oh, this is
Now
outrageous.
going to
Oh, my
change
goodness.
to a two-piece.
They're going berserk.
I will come
Oh,
back.
my goodness. No.
A lightweight
No.
painting,
Dear, dear.
and then there will
Where can we hide?
I know, follow me!
At your party, be a smarty and hire rent a ghost. If you want a fright, climb the spooky heights with Rent a Ghost. You can let our spirits move you, and for fun play Ghostman's Knock. Because we aim to shock, we hope your knees will knock. That's Rent a Ghost. Let me say the most terrific, simple ghost, not scientific, merely supernatural buoys of the day. Heavy footsteps in your attic means a spectre telepathic is descending just to spirit you away. Hey! We are extraordinary fellas here at Rent a Ghost. To be another Eureka, come to Rent a Ghost. For a biography with ghost writers, and not forgetting a ghost script. An apparition crypt from deep inside a crypt. Ring Rent a Ghost. An apparition crypt from deep inside a crypt. Ring Rent a Ghost.